Snappy Snippets.
Hello everyone, it's really good to be able to speak to you again. Now, a bit earlier I recorded a little clip and I'm going to play it now. I hope that you're going to listen really carefully because I want you to get involved in this challenge. So here it is coming up now. So I wanted to tell you about Snappy Snippet's Summer Challenge. So we're going to have a bit of a challenge over the next few weeks and it involves a ball. Okay, this is a ball. So initially I thought it was going to be a keepy up challenge, you know, with your feet. But to be honest, I've tried this, I cannot do it. So I thought we could do a keepy uppy with our fists. So these are the rules of the challenge. You must have one hand with your fist and the other hand round your back. And the challenge is to see how many keepy uppies with your fist that you can do. So I'm going to give it a try. Are you ready? Woo! 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 And it's gone. So can you do better than me? And for this challenge, we're going to have a prize. So the person who can do the most keepy uppy with their fist will get a £10 book token. The person who is the best trier of the keepy uppy with the fist will get a £5 book token. Now for you to enter this challenge, you need to send me your video because I need to check it out to make sure there's no cheating. Oh, there wouldn't be any cheating in Sunday school, would there? So get going, get practicing, see how many you can do, and then send me your videos and I'll verify them, and then we'll announce who's the winner of the Sunday School Snappy Snippet competition. Well, I hope you do get involved. That would be really good. Now today we're going to think about friends, and just before we go to our craft, we're going to have a lovely prayer from David, and after David prays for us, Daniel's going to tell us a little bit about his friend. So it's over to the lovely David.
Dear Lord, help the people who've got the coronavirus, and thank you for dying on the cross on them. I have a friend in school. He is 9 years old and he helps me when I am hurt. He plays games with me. He does not get into trouble in school.
Thank you, David and Daniel. That was really super. Daniel, what a really good friend you have. I wonder if you've got a best friend. If you had been listening to Lydia's reading on Monday, you would have found out about two great friends from the Bible, and they were called David and Jonathan, and they were best friends. They loved each other. They looked out for each other. And one day, when Jonathan's dad, who was King Saul, plotted to kill David, Jonathan found out and let David know, and David was able to escape from King Saul. That's what a great friend Jonathan was to David. Well, today we're going to think about the very best friend of all, and it's Jesus. There's no better friend than Jesus, and we're going to think about what makes Jesus a really best friend. So today's craft day, and we're going to make a wall hanging today, and I think you might be able to see it behind me. So for this wall hanging, you are going to need 6 envelopes. You're going to need 6 pieces of paper or card. You're going to need some string, some sellotape, and of course you need some felt tip pens. And if you've got another piece of card or paper, something like this, okay, to go on the top. It doesn't need to be a rainbow, it can be anything that you want. So that is all the things that you need to make this wall hanging. And if you notice, you've got to write FRIEND on your envelopes. Now you can take your time over this. You can decorate your envelopes. You can do whatever you like to make your envelopes. And once you've got your letters on them and you've decorated them, if you get someone to help you, you just sellotape them onto your piece of string. And at the bottom of mine, I have just tied a little stone, and that keeps your wall hanging nice and straight. So what makes Jesus a good friend? I want you to think about that. And I want you to think of something beginning with each letter of friend. Now I've done that and I'll show you mine, but you can think of something of your own. So this is mine. What makes Jesus a good friend? Well, let's have a look. Beginning with F. He forgives us. Now, Holly spoke about that on Monday, didn't she? How Jesus forgives us of our sin. What a great friend. What other friend can forgive us of all the wrong things that we've done? Now, what about R? We've spoken about this before. R is Jesus is our rock. He never changes. He's always the same. Now, I was a bit tricky. I had to have a good think about this, and I came up with a name that we usually think about at Christmas time. Can you guess? So I put I is Emmanuel, God with us. Jesus came to be with us. What a great friend. E, I've put eternal. Jesus will never end. He'll never die. He's eternal. He'll go on and on forever. Now, what about N? What does N mean? Well, I put Jesus is near. Do you know that Jesus is even nearer than your breath in your body? That's how close he is. He's near. And lastly, I put Jesus is dependable. We can depend on Jesus 100%. So there you can see why Jesus is the best friend of all. Now, the big question for today is exactly the same question as Holly had for you on Monday. Is Jesus your friend? You see, Jesus became my friend when I was 13. But you can be any age to have Jesus as your friend. And if you want to know how to have Jesus as your friend, you need to go back and listen to what Holly said on Monday. So thanks for listening, guys. I hope you manage your wall hanging, and I hope you take part in the challenge, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.